A Rabbit and the Mystic Fog VR is a mini storybook adventure for VR. It kind of plays a little bit like a visual novel, but you'll also be able to explore the map. It's basically a meadow where you'll meet meadow creatures and you'll be given different tasks in order to solve the mystery of the Mystic Fog. Hello, I'm Fast Lawyer. Today we are going to review A Rabbit and the Mystic Fog VR, a game released on the Steam Store September 15th, 2020 by developers Christoph Meister and Matthias Just. It's available for all the major headsets. It normally retails for $9. I got a free Steam key through the Steam Curator Connect program to review this game. Now this game is running on the Unreal Engine. The only type of locomotion available is teleportation. There is no smooth or snap turning. One of the major problems with this experience is the teleportation is not very good. So it took me about 30 minutes to complete this game, but I really think it would have only taken 20 minutes if the teleportation had been so terrible in this game. I found the teleportation to be very frustrating, and I think the main problem is that you're supposed to be able to point your teleport marker in the direction that you want to face. However, on the Oculus Rift with touch controllers, I found this didn't work most of the time. Initially, I tried to play this game seated. I eventually found that you could not play this game seated, at least I couldn't, and I had to play standing. So basically, I had to face the direction that I wanted to teleport to, and then teleport to that location. There were other problems with the teleportation as well. It didn't always want to teleport to the spot that I wanted. Sometimes it would only teleport right in front of me. So there were areas of the map that it just did not want to go to, and I couldn't figure out why. There were also parts of the map where I would drop down to the floor level of the map, so I would just clip right through the land, the ground, that clip right through it, and also clip through other objects and items. So there were several pathing issues on top of the just normal problem with the teleportation, where I couldn't face the direction that I wanted. The map is not very huge, but overall I thought it was cute, but there were very rough areas of the map as well. So overall, I did like where the art style was going. There were several cute things about this map. The rabbit, the fox, the butterflies were all very cute, and definitely there were parts of this map that looked lovely. However, there were also many parts of the map that just looked very poor, with poor lighting, poor textures, and yeah, just rough grass there. You see the rocks there. It's just not very pretty to look at in several spots. So overall, this is a game that you should play and should be relaxed. It's a relaxing gameplay, but when the scenery looks very uneven, with certain spots that look nice and others that don't look very good at all, it doesn't make for a very pleasant experience overall. The other problem is the game was running very poorly on my 1060 GTX. I was getting anywhere from 40 frames per second to 20 frames per second, so it was very noticeable, and it just made for a less than pleasant experience playing this game. I don't know why this game was running so poorly. There's not a whole lot going on. I can imagine maybe the water flowing through the different water spots in this game was probably the reason why, but it was definitely not optimized well, and it was just noticeable, and it brought down the whole experience for me. So you see the fog there, and it doesn't really look like a fog from a distance. It kind of looks like a bowl, white bowl over the meadow. You see there I clipped through the bear. The interactions here are very basic, and you'll see me here pick up some rocks and throw them, and that interaction just wasn't very good. None of the interactions in this game were really that polished or smooth. I really think this game is geared for families or families with kids, and when the locomotion is this poor, when the visuals are this uneven, when the interactions are this poorly implemented, it really makes for a substandard experience that I don't think kids would enjoy, even though there is a nice little mini story here that I think kids might enjoy. Getting that enjoyment, but having to face through all these issues just isn't worth it for most people. And that's a shame because I think there is a nice little cute game within here, but it's kind of lost in the shuffle with all the problematic issues this game offers currently. And at $9 with only about what I would estimate is really 20 minutes of content, it's just not enough content to justify the price. It's just not polished enough. It would really need voiceovers for the meadow creatures. It would need better locomotion for it to be worth that price, in my opinion, given the amount of content here. Some of the animations should also be smoother. The text should also be easier to read and easier to scroll through than it was in this game. You kind of have to point your hand towards it and press trigger several times for it to get to the next phrase. So if I have to rate this game, I would give it a 4 out of 10. Some people might enjoy this game if they're willing to put up with all the frustration. However, I really didn't enjoy my time in this game. It was just too frustrating for me, and I cannot recommend it. Anyways, I'm Fast Lawyer. If you like my review, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, please have a wonderful day. Goodbye.